Module 4, Health and Safety. Our office puts the health and safety of our study abroad students at its top priority. We carefully monitor global situations that might affect your child's safety abroad, selecting and reviewing our program sites accordingly. When it comes to the health and safety issues, Loyola adheres to an approach of shared responsibility, meaning that responsibility for each program participant's safety is shared by several people. Each study abroad student will ultimately carry most of the responsibility for their behavior, but Loyola recognizes that parents, guardians, and families can play a significant role regarding the health and safety of their children during their study abroad experiences. In the following slides, we will share the same health and safety tips with you that we provide for your student before they leave. All students are required to purchase insurance through Cultural Insurance and Services International, or CISI. Typically, the cost of CISI insurance is $150 for summer students and $300 for one semester. We recommend that you review our CISI FAQ page if you have questions or concerns. The insurance includes 24-hour emergency telephone assistance, $250,000 basic medical coverage, a $100 deductible per injury or illness, mental health coverage, medical evacuation coverage, medical reunion coverage, and security evacuation in the case of terrorism, political instability, natural disaster, etc. On this slide, you will find some of the health and safety tips that we share with your student as they're preparing to study abroad. Your student should get their prescriptions filled and keep them in original and labeled bottles in their carry-on. Make sure your student has enough for their time abroad or know how to get medications abroad as needed. Bring over-the-counter medications, as many over-the-counter medications are different or unavailable abroad. Some countries require vaccines or suggest preventative medication before entering their country. The State Department and Centers for Disease Control are great resources when researching necessary vaccines or health warnings. Your student should review these sites before leaving for study abroad. Make sure that someone at home has a copy of your student's health information, CISI insurance card, passport, and any other important documentation. If anything happens on site, students should use local contacts and our office to assist in resolving the issue or incident. In case of a real emergency, such as natural disaster, political unrest, etc., OIP will work with local program authorities and CISI insurance to clarify and implement action plans. All students should register with the State Department STEP program, also known as the Smart Travelers Enrollment Program. The STEP program is a free service to allow U.S. citizens and nationals traveling and living abroad to enroll their trip with the nearest U.S. embassy or consulate. Finally, make sure at least one parent or guardian has their own up-to-date passport in case there is an emergency situation in which the guardian should meet their student abroad. As mentioned in previous modules, all students are required to attend pre-departure orientation and participate in online modules, which includes lessons in international health and safety. Students will also participate in an on-site orientation when they arrive, which often involves meeting with local health and safety professionals, detailed information on the local medical facilities, emergency plans, and more.